Saints Row 5 is coming, we know it is, it has been confirmed multiple times already by its publisher and developer, but when exactly is it coming out, and what will this new game be? Is it gonna be another humorous all-out open-world action project, or go more into the gangster serious side of the past games? We also know the next Saints Row is gonna be revealed very soon, and it's only a matter of time until so. There is so many places it could be revealed, and also it could be a lot sooner than we expected. Get ready for a ton of gaming events coming up, which I'm gonna talk about in a second. Though, and luckily for fans of the franchise, the new Saints Row the 3rd Remastered has just hit the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC in the brand new package, which brings all the titles DLC and some brand new visuals to current generation consoles. We have that for now, but we know this remaster isn't the main Saints Row announcement of this year. In fact, it was worked on by a completely different company than the developers known for Saints Row, which is Volition. Volition is indeed working on a new AAA Saints Row game as we speak, and this new remaster served as a little test to see if the interest was still there, and as we can see with a lot of people playing the remaster, of course it is. Saints Row always brings something out of the ordinary, compared to other open world games like GTA or Mafia for example. These franchises are more grounded and have a certain peak to not go over, while Saints Row clearly doesn't. First of all, let's talk about when Saints Row 5 will be announced. Last year, publisher Deep Silver revealed that a new AAA Saints Row game would be announced in 2020. AAA meaning not the remaster that was recently released, but something completely new. With that, it already seems to be shaping up to be a big year for the franchise, with the Saints Row 3 remaster we know of, the new Saints Row 4 Switch port, and a presumable blockbuster movie in the works. Many may be wondering, however, about the fate of Saints Row 5. Volition, the developer of all the Saints Row, has confirmed a game is still in development at a studio, meaning that it is likely to be the 5th one we're all waiting for. I can't believe it's already been 7 years since the 4th one released. I'm feeling old already. So, Saints Row 5 is set to be revealed sometimes in 2020 thanks to its publisher for confirming, which means it is likely going to be this summer, either in June or August, or in fall 2020 in December. Next month in June will be the true start of gaming companies creating their own digital events to show off what the next generation is capable of. First off, there's the PlayStation 5 event, which is said to be taking place in early June and will reveal a ton of new games. Saints Row 5 could definitely be one of them, assuming Volition is already deep in development. There's also the PC Gaming Show on June 6th and the Xbox Series X event sometime in June also. Then in August we have Gamescom, which is the second biggest event next to the now cancelled E3. Finally, we have the Game Awards in December, which always hosted plenty of new game reveals and would definitely have a great spot for Saints Row 5. Whenever it gets revealed though, I will be covering it on the channel. What gives even more reason it'll indeed be announced in 2020 is because of an earning calls from THQ Nordic in 2019, which has revealed news that will make fans of the Saints Row series very happy. Volition in 2019 was already deep in development of a brand new Saints Row title, though more information about the upcoming game wasn't discussed during this call. The release might not be so far away, as THQ and Volition always like to announce Saints Row and release it soon after. Now, what should we expect from this 5th game in the series? Let's start from the latest game. In Saints Row 4, the main character is elected President of the United States after climbing aboard a live nuclear missile and disarming it before it hits the White House. During the very beginning of his term, he is informed of a suspected alien invasion, but before he is able to react, the invasion begins and the aliens basically destroys planet Earth. A lot of things happen, but in the end, the Saints end up in an alien spaceship with alien technology, ready to explore a new world or whatever is next. Already this rules out a lot of possibilities for future installments, and it's unlikely that the next Saints Row series will ever return to being a Grand Theft Auto lookalike, given that both the characters and the players have gotten a taste of alien enemies and technology, also superpowers and planetary destruction. But the series' next entry places the fates of the Saints Row on even less stable grounds. According to one of the endings we had in Saints Row 4's Massive Gate of Hell DLC, the main character is given the option by God itself to bring planet Earth back, but with its consequences. One of them is the Saints being some sort of police force, which would be quite a unique twist if it happens in Saints Row 5. I would definitely be down for that. Another thing that could happen is they could be returning to Earth to a now post-apocalyptic world with different enemies and monsters, or they just go and find a new planet. Finding a new planet for the Saints was also one of the ending's choices in the 4th game, except this planet would be inhabited by a primitive warlike race. This too seems like another viable and more straightforward ending, as it maintains the lore of Saints Row while still bringing the whole cast together on a new and completely different adventure. There is a lot of ideas and a lot of opportunities for this game. I don't think Volition is gonna have a problem with this. Now, I know a lot of you watching this video would love if the series could go back to its roots of realism and just gangster in general. So make sure to let me know in the comments if Saints Row should keep on with its crazy story and gameplay elements or go back to where it all started. I can understand the need of a new gangster game though. It is clearly underrated at the moment, and with the Mafia 1 remake coming up in August, I couldn't be more excited to get back into this genre. Saints Row 4 first came out back in 2013, just before microtransactions began to fully invade every big budget release. It still contained a pretty good amount of in-game purchases in the form of clothing and weapon options though. Fortunately, the PS4 and Xbox One re-release bundle everything in to save us from microtransactions again. Hopefully Saints Row 5 isn't monetized the way too many games are nowadays. Please don't do this. Saints Row 5 will definitely be coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X, though we still have no idea at the moment if it'll also release on current gen consoles. Let me know what you guys think is best for the series, and as always, drop a like on this video for more gaming news and subscribe to stay tuned. Thanks to Jigglyboy and I Am Legend for being a master member on the channel. You can become a survivor member for 99 cents only. It'll help me and the channel as a whole. Thanks for watching.